Hi there. Now we're going to do lesson 280. What limits can I lay upon God's Son, myself or others? Whom God created limitless is free. I can invent imprisonment for him, but only in illusions, not in truth. So I can decide that they're not good enough, or that I can tie them up in a room if I want to and prevent them from their freedom. I can punish my children. I can punish my spouse. I can punish an employee. So I can make that up while I'm in the illusion that I have power over somebody else. But whom God created limitless is free to play that game, to participate in that illusion. You know, a perfect example is Nelson Mandela, in prison for 20 some odd years, never feeling like he lost his freedom. He just happened to be in a cell, but he knew his mind was free. His mind belonged to God. He had that awareness. How beautiful is that? Others have known that. Gandhi is one of those examples. Sentence number 3. No thought of God has left its Father's mind. We are ideas in the mind of God. We are thoughts in the mind of God. God has thought us into existence, and God knows through his word has decreed that we are free in its mind. So it's just like you have a dream at night, and in your mind you are in a prison. Well, just because in your mind you're believing you're in a prison and you're dreaming that you're in a prison doesn't mean you're actually in a prison. You're free in your bed dreaming the dream that you're in a prison. Well, that's what the ego has done to us. Because we allow it, we believe what it tells us, because we haven't been questioning our thoughts. It was too scary to question our thoughts because we didn't want to go against authority. And then something begins to wake up inside and we go, there's got to be more. You know, there's got to be more than just this. Then we begin the process of inquiry, begin to realize that we've been believing things that are not true. Lots of things, the illusions begins to fall apart. Then you begin to train your mind to recognize how powerful we are, that we've created these illusions and bought into them in a mass consciousness kind of a way. And that begins to unravel this idea. We begin to unwind our mind from all of this limitation. So whom God creates limitless is free. We are so unlimited that we can create all kinds of limitations. Isn't that amazing? So no thought of God is limited at all. No thought of God, but is forever pure. Can I lay limits on the Son of God, whose Father willed that he be limitless and like himself in freedom and in love? Can I really say that anybody doesn't deserve love? I can do that, and I'll experience the suffering that comes with having to say that one is not worthy. Oh, I'll withhold love from that one. It only hurts me because I'm the one who's not expressing love. But no matter how much anybody says that anybody is not good or not worthy or should be imprisoned, it doesn't change how God created us. Limitless in freedom and in love. How beautiful is that when we begin to realize that and we begin to see that as the truth for everybody else. Paragraph 2. Today, let me give honor to your Son, for thus alone I find the way to you. Only through honoring the truth in the other do we find the way back to God. Because the only way I can honor it in another is because I am honoring it in me. If you see another's ego, you're coming from your ego. If you see another's soul, it's because you're coming from your soul. It's very, 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 very clear. We see what we believe to be true inside. Father, I lay no limits on the Son you love, and you created limitless. I am not going to impose limits on others or myself. The honor that I give to him is yours, and what is yours belongs to me as well, because God created me in its image. What God created for itself, beautiful, loving, pure, innocent, limitless, totally free sons and daughters, that is what I am. And if I give that to myself, I must extend it to everybody, because God did not create us different. In terms of freedoms, God created us different to express the same freedom. We all have the exact same freedom and love inside of us to express it in lots of different ways. Just as God created lots of different butterflies, different flowers, God created each of us to express love in different ways. Thanks a bunch, and I'll see you in the next lesson.